What is up everyone, PWG here, back with another tutorial. And today I'm going to teach you guys one of my favorite freestyle tricks. It's called the spin magic, and this is what it looks like. I actually don't know where this trick originates from, but I do know that John Kwon from South Korea did this trick 15 years ago. And just as the name suggests, there's a spin involved. But before we go into the specific of this trick, I just want to clarify that there are several ways to do the spin magic. We got the vertical spin, the horizontal spin, the planted feet, which I actually think is the original spin magic, and we got the Rabona spin. And in today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you guys the horizontal spin. This trick actually looks really complicated because your feet are supposed to move very, very fast. But I'll make it easier for you guys to understand by breaking it down to 3 different steps: the bounce, the tap, and the magic. Firstly, let's start off with a toe bounce. Keep the ball in your hand and drop the ball down on your toes. But right before the ball hits your toes, lift your toes up with the heel planted on the ground, like this. The amount of power you put into lifting your toes will ultimately decide the height of your bounce, but make sure to time it perfectly for the best possible effect. Because if you mistime it, the bounce won't work and the trick won't work. Step 2, the tap. Now this is where it gets complicated and confusing, but don't worry, I'll walk you through it. In order to make the spin, you need a second touch with a rotating movement, and this is it. Put the ball on the ground and kick the ball around here. Now you need to make sure that you kick the ball very, very gently, because if you get too much toe on the ball, you will just kick the ball away. If you get too little, you won't get any spin at all. So make sure you found that middle point and kick the ball like this. Now let's move on to step 3, the magic. This is where the magic happens, because now we're going to merge step 1 and step 2 together and create spin magic. Do the toe bounce just like in step 1, but angle it slightly towards your other foot. And as the ball hits your toes, just tap it slightly with your other foot, just like in step 2. Now, you don't want to get too much foot under the ball or on the ball, because you'll just kick the ball away, just like I said. So you just want to tap it gently like this. But with that said, the harder you tap the ball like this, the more spin you'll get. There is a step 4 as well, but let's go through the do's and don'ts before we get started. Make sure that you get the timing of the bounce and the tap correct, because if you don't, you'll just drop the ball, and we don't want that. So my tip to you is to film yourself, analyze how your timing is and how you can improve on it, because the timing is not something that I can help you with right now. I've said this many times before, but I need to say it again because it's that important. Make sure that you tap the ball gently on the side of the ball, because if you hit the ball dead on, you'll just kick the ball away. And trust me, I've done that in front of thousands of people during a performance, and I've done my best ever since to perfect that move, so that won't happen again. Now that you have learned the spin magic, what are you actually going to do with it? For me personally, this trick opens up to so many cool combinations. So if you can do a trick where the ball lays flat on your body, for example, your head, your shoulder, your knees, your toes, knees and toes, you can add the spin magic to it and make an even doper move. But I'm going to let you guys figure out what you can do with the spin magic. But here are some of my favorite tricks with the spin magic. So to sum it all up, let's do a quick recap. Toe bounce, slightly angled, gentle tap, under midpoint, more power, more spin. So that was it for this tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed it and that you learned something new. If you did, leave a like and a comment down below on what trick you want me to teach you guys next time. Also, make sure to check the link in the description for the brand new Puma Archive lights, which is back. Finally. Also make sure to subscribe with bell notifications on, and also if you got time, check out these playlists down here if you want to learn some other moves. Now until next time, cheerio. Yeah, I took J Mike's catchphrase. I'm not gonna give it back.